So as me and Rocky have walked off, I've tripped over what I thought was a bum, but it turned out to be this guy who used to be famous, Leif Garret.
Back in the late 70s, early 80s, was a teen idol, if you will.
These days he'll do an interview if you give him $1, a packet of smokes, and chips with gravy.
How many chicks did you have in your famous days? Is it a Titanic? Is it a Coast Guard boat? Or is it a dinghy?
Oh, come on, man. It's by far a Titanic. Are you kidding? You know, I've had like women like just, you know, be in my hotel room when I got back and stuff with bribed maids and things like that, you know, and...
This bloke thinks he's big like back in the 80s, mate, and he's trying to prove it by talking about all his stalkers.
I used to have this one that used to write in letters saying, "Dear beautiful boy, I was close enough today to touch you," and stuff like that, man. Pretty scary.
That was a bloke.
Yeah, that was a dude.
I've tried to be a nice guy and show him some moves like to smash stalkers if they come near you. But look at this, mate. I mean, there's no hope. He wore them tight pants that long. He's had like long-term side effects.
Do you know about the anti-Choco conspiracy? Look them in the eye and tell them, mate.
No, I don't. I have nothing to do with it. I've never backed it. I've never given money to this organization.
John Travolta and the Chocos were big, mate. The whole ethnic style, open shirt, hairy chest, gold chains, it was big. And then who's come along to knock him out of the charts, mate? Leif Garret. Tell me that's just a coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
Don't deflect it, mate. Just admit it. Come out and get it off your chest.
I was a small part of that conspiracy. I didn't realize it at the time, but then, you know, once I realized it, I didn't want to hurt the ethnic people of the country, and so I backed off.
He was going to cop a jab if he didn't apologise at this point.
I'm sorry. I truly am sorry. I can't apologize enough.
Why did you do it, mate? Guys like me, we couldn't get chicks for years. For years, they wanted, like, helmets of blonde hair instead of, like, mullets of, like, black curly hair.
Mullets? Really? Mullets?
It was the 80s, mate. You remember?
I know. I never had a mullet.
Hello, hello, hello.
When Leif's seen this bloke, mate, he's dived back into his dumpster like Oscar the Grouch.